đang vô metro là Cocha, là Cocha. Okay.
The H's right here, they are H's. You have to tilt your head to see them. Yeah, they stand for horseshoe. This is from the Binion's horseshoe. One of the more iconic properties of the early Las Vegas 1960s period. Very iconic stuff. Now we're going to see this main horseshoe sign in a couple minutes. It's really cool. It's got a lot of cool history to it, but it doesn't light up. This does though, so this gets a little bit of lips. As you guys follow into this
Đây là những cái size về size cổ của các tiệm casino hồi xưa, giờ đem về đây làm museum. Miếng đường.
We're going to take a turn that takes us into the world of hotels and motels. We're going to take a detour kitty corner that takes us through small business, and then we conclude right behind you guys with the Las Vegas Strip. So we are a giant loop-de-loop. That means if you see something cool, take a picture because we're going to see it all the time. Sound good? Whatever we're going to do this. Now, if there was a sign in time, we're going to talk more about the craftsmanship a little bit closer than we are right now. I want to hit things with some history. In my opinion, this is the most important history in the museum. I am biased though because this is my favorite sign. Moulin Rouge opens up in 1955 as Las Vegas' very first racially integrated property. So what that means is, as you might imagine, if you are a black performer like Sammy Davis Jr., Nat King Cole, or Ella Fitzgerald, when you perform in Las Vegas, you aren't allowed to eat or sleep where you're performing. You're being kicked out, usually to the street, until the Moulin Rouge opens up and suddenly you have a place to stay. Right now, that very forward-thinking thing, but his name is Benny Binion. Now, Benny Binion himself comes to us from Dallas, Texas. He had to leave Dallas, Texas because he ran into what we're going to call a little bit of legal trouble. He may or may not have allegedly murdered some people in Texas. He fled to Las Vegas to avoid jail time for that stuff, and it pays off for him. He's a multi-millionaire, able to open up multiple casinos, starting with the Horseshoe. Now, keep in mind that character that we're talking about. You might think, hey, this is a rich guy, he's a murderer, he did not go to jail for murder, what could they have possibly got him on? Do you guys have any guesses as to what he did eventually go to prison for? Taxes. As you file in, you're going to notice the insert sign is in absolutely tip-top shape. This is probably the best looking sign. Close to the instrument site. I want you guys to notice there's a little bit of a cheat happening on this sign. There's something kind of anachronistic. Do you guys notice something off about this sign? Hands. Maybe this will apply to you guys. If any of you guys use the circuit, that's totally cool. In October of last year, we were pulling our skyline right up to the giant brown building. That real estate property that opens up there in the neighborhood is called Clear Gulch. As you might imagine, with the name like Clear Gulch, not a lot of very legal stuff that's happening out of that neighborhood. Let's say hypothetically you were a multi-murderous cowboy from Dallas, Texas, looking to make sort of varieties of design elements on it. If you can follow my analogy, I kind of call this sign like a scrapbook. It's pulling from a whole bunch of different types of signs. You got this metal tower right in the middle there that props up this giant pizza slice shape that's immediately very attention grabbing. You got the double-sided typeface there. That's right over here, right in the middle spot. The Nevada Motel sign is really, really tall. That is not typical for a motel. Again, we're not talking about a hotel or a Holiday Inn. A motel is for budgets and it had a community center for why they dropped a lot of money on this really tall.
Tất cả những cái size này từ xưa đến giờ tại Las Vegas đem đến nó làm museum chỗ này.
It's the tallest building in Las Vegas. It's also the tallest green. You're going to notice this beautiful verse of red on the middle of this sign where it says Vegas. That's a really good example. It's naked glass. There's no paint or anything on the inside there. That's just gas on the inside with power running through it. That's that brilliant red color.
Motel hồi xưa quảng cáo là phải có tủ lạnh, có garage nên mới đến ở, và phải có đồ hâm thịt, hâm thức ăn. Bây giờ là miễn. Đây là những cái size.
entirely of Slim Jims and Tootsie Rolls. It's all steel rebar tubing. Then everything else from the bottom of his head to his boots is all steel plating, welded together to give it this form. We call this guy Mullet Man because, right? Mullet Man comes to us from Columbus, Montana in the early 1980s from an artist named J.P. Pendergrass. Mr. Pendergrass had a technique where he would design all of his sculptures with Montana weather in mind. That's why this guy has that kind of full lumberjack vibe going on. But if you know Las Vegas, we get a little bit hot, usually flat. You don't really have effervescent bubbles like those are. So I kind of theorized that maybe it's a Shirley Temple, some sort of a champagne with some fruit in it or something like that. Either way,
Wow, nguyên cái sọ người nha. Hồi xưa cái size này nhớ mãi mãi.
From 93 to 2003, Las Vegas is home to the kid-friendly movement. We have a huge board meeting at some point in the early 90s, and these genius billionaires decide, you know who's not being advertised to enough in Las Vegas is children, because about 2 minutes time, I'll move out of your way and all it takes is get pictures of the Stardust sign. You have my guarantee. Any picture poster for the Stardust will get it within like some description. The Stardust sign comes to us from the Stardust property. It actually opened up in 1958. A year before that, the Soviet Did it die? No way. Oh, okay. 1958, the Stardust opens up. A year before that, the Soviet Union sent the Sputnik satellite into orbit, so space is on our imaginations all over Las Vegas, or all over the world, excuse me. That goes true for us in Las Vegas. We're feeling the space age. We're also feeling something that goes really nicely with that called the atomic age. Not a lot of people know this, but literally just miles outside of the city of Las Vegas, at the Nevada Atomic Testing Site, we are conducting multiple atomic detonations every single week for about 8 decades straight. Now, rather than doing the responsible thing, telling tourists, hey, don't come to Las Vegas, we're radioactive, we did the opposite. We said, hey, hurry on down to Las Vegas, we're radioactive. It's awesome. You can sit on the top floor of the Stardust. You can eat a steak and lobster dinner. You can hang out with all your friends. You're singing, you're dancing. Suddenly the music dies down. There's a siren that starts blaring. You get told to put your special sunglasses on. You look out that way, and then boom, there's a mushroom cloud in the horizon just miles away from you. That was bad for a number of reasons. All have the building that we were in our lobby, that sort of weird UFO ovoid-shaped building, is actually the repurposed La Concha lobby. It was a couple streets over, sort of by the Stratosphere, and it's the business closed down. The family that ran that hotel actually gave us the building in about 8 separate pieces over here in our lobby. That is designed by, in my opinion, one of the greatest American architects of all time, a dude named Paul Revere Williams. If you don't know him, you might have seen his work in these homes for Lucille Ball, Frank Sinatra, Desi Arnaz, LAX International. Las Vegas Tower, right over there, that's number 2. Number 3 is that array of seahorses, flying saucers, and Martians in the background there. Those are Tim Burton's personal doodles and drawings, just made huge for you to enjoy and consume. And then there is that sign that we pinky
80 feet cao.
Tim Burton sign. It is in the gift shop. You'll see it in a little bit. We call it guns and booze, as you might imagine. Eating balls above those things. That is Tim Burton's homage to pharmacies.
Wow, bầu trời đẹp quá. Beautiful sky. Okay, bye bye. Xong đi coi cái museum của đèn neon của Las Vegas hồi xưa. Đi sai lắm mà mới đến MGM. Nhớ lại con sư tử. Lâu lắm mà mới đến được MGM rồi trở lại. Thấy nó cũng vẫn như xưa, nhưng mà coi MGM á thì mình thấy cỡ như nó là thuộc thành phần grandfather rồi. MGM thuộc phần grandfather. Grandfather. Okay, I found my food on the street. Street food. Street food. Street food. Wow, đây cái hotel tôi ở, hotel mới, Conrad, Houston. Wow. Wow, ở trong hotel ở Sunday, July 4. Đang ở Las Vegas. Đây là cái hotel mà tôi đang ở, Houston and đây cái hotel brand new. Hotel brand new ở hotel brand new. Mình vô đây mình ít Korean food, kim chi đủ loại ở đây, 5 dĩa kim chi, 5 loại kim chi nha. Chi sợ má mì đang nghiên cứu, bây giờ là mới có 1 giờ sáng chứ nhiều. Chi sợ má mì đang nghiên cứu, thiên hạ cũng ăn quá trời. Ok đó, 1 giờ sáng ăn kim chi, 5 dĩa kim chi different. Wow, đầy đủ là hấp dẫn ha. Người đầy đủ, wow, ngon như vậy ha. Ok, we eat. Đây 5 món của đây là món mực. Mực. Wow, ngon như hả? Đang đi ra ngoài đường này, giờ này khoảng 2 giờ sáng mà vẫn còn đông quá. Ở khách sạn tôi ở, khách sạn brand new đó, kế cái tháp. Kế khách sạn Encore. Wow. Wow. Ở xây cái này đẹp. Wow, cái này giống ập top mà. So beautiful. Cái này đẹp. Wow, thay đổi hết trơn, đẹp. Quá đẹp, quá đẹp. Beautiful. Decoration nice. Đi chơi 2 giờ đêm. 2 giờ đêm đi chơi, vẫn còn người. Cái này là thành phố không ngủ. Thành phố không ngủ. Let's go. Wow, yeah. Chị sợ cho má mì đang đi ở trên đây. Cái này y như vô tàu Bà Đốc. Wow. Trời ơi. Wow, 1 million luôn. There you go. Wow, đông với à, bàn nào nấy cũng đầy nhóc hết rồi. Bàn nào nó đầy hết rồi. Wow, con rồng chứ trời. Con rồng so beautiful. Wow. Rồng so beautiful ha. Rất trang đẹp. Đấy. Wow. Ban đêm mà đông dữ, ban đêm đông kia. Wow. Beautiful. Ôi. Theater. Oi, Las Vegas. Yeah. Bây giờ gần 2 giờ.
And after I defeat her.
Wow, 2 giờ đêm lang bang giữa thành phố Las Vegas. 2 giờ đêm lang thang giữa thành phố Las Vegas. Wow. Nào bây giờ màu trắng thôi. Warren bự nhất ở nước Mỹ. Big ở nước Mỹ. Warren lớn nhất nằm ở Las Vegas. Wow. Warren 2 tầng Warren. Wow. Quá bự Warren.
Ready to drink. Cheers. Cheers.
Thay đổi hết rồi. Fisher Island thay đổi. Woman. 8:45 my president. Eight 45 my president. Đây là đang vô coi cái show ở MGM đó, MGM. Ok, MGM. Vô coi David Cooper. Ok, David Cooper đó.